Hello, 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 hello. Um, it's a good one. Let's continue with chapter 4, product strategy and new product development. So let's go on. Once again, it's a PowerPoint from Margaret Hill. I all know, right? To this PowerPoint, everything in it. It's produced by Margaret Hill, and I want to show you that I'm just using this for educational purpose. I have access to this PowerPoint slides by virtue of my affiliation with Early College, and I'm using this for educational purpose. And the book is always Marshall and Johnston on marketing management, and we're doing the chapter 4 product strategy and new product development. It's the evergreen release because learning never changes everything. Stay tuned and let's go. We'll look at the essential role of product experience in marketing, characteristics of a product, recognize how product strategies evolve from one product to many products, understand the life of a product and how product strategies change over time, recognize the importance of new product development to long-term success, new product development process, identify product, how they become diffused, and all that. Okay, so let's look at this product, the heart of marketing. So we say that the product experience is at the core of delivering value to the customer. So the product experience is at the core of delivering value to the customer. An offering is a product or service that delivers value to satisfy a need or want. We say product characteristics. Product characteristics. We say a product is anything that delivers value to satisfy a need or a want. Product delivers value to satisfy a need or want and includes physical merchandise. It includes physical merchandise, services, events, people, places, organizations, information, or ideas. The terms offering and product are used interchangeably. Need to differentiate between a product and product item. So a product is anything that delivers value to satisfy a need or want and includes physical merchandise, services, event, people, places, organization, information, or ideas. So that the terms offering and product are used interchangeably. And the need to differentiate between a product and a product item. Look at the stock keeping unit. Defining the product. Defining the product. Defining the product. Essential benefits. Essential benefits is the fundamental need met by the product. Essential benefit is a fundamental need met by the product. Getting from point A to point B on an airline flight. Point A to point B on an airline flight. Essential benefit. Essential benefit is a fundamental need. The fundamental need met by the product from A to B. And I will say the core product. The core product. The core product is a physical, tangible element. For example, aircraft pilot, flight attendant, baggage handlers. So we say that the core product is the physical, tangible element. For example, aircraft pilot, flight attendant, baggage handlers. Enhanced products. Enhanced products include additional features, designs, and innovation that exceed expectations. For example, frequent flyer program, early check-in. So essential benefit is the fundamental need met by the product, getting from point A to point B on an airline flight. Core product is the physical tangible element, for example, aircraft pilot, flight attendant, baggage handlers. Enhanced products includes additional features, designs, and innovations that exceed expectations. So Now, if you want to look at product, we look at the essential product, and we have known that the essential product is the fundamental need that has been met by the product. We said that the core product is the physical, tangible element. That's the core product. You can look at aircraft pilot. That's the core product. I said the enhanced product is the additional features and designs and innovation that exceed expectations. Now, defining a product at Southwest Airlines, you see that the enhanced products, that's where experiences exceed the minimum expectations, like the frequent flyer program, early check-in, enhanced boarding option. The core product, that is the on time, safe experience matches expectations. And then when we look at the essential benefit, that is moving from point A to point B. Product classifications. Four ways, four ways to classify, four ways to classify product. Four ways to classify product. By nature of the product. Tangibility, durability. By nature of the product, tangibility, durability. By who uses the product, consumers, businesses. So by nature of the product, tangibility, durability. By who uses the product, consumers and businesses. Now, with the tangibility, we look at the physical aspect of the product, experience, and then durability, we look at the product usage. So detergent is a non-durable good. A washing machine is a durable good. Now, consumer good, we look at consumer goods like staple, impulse, and emergency good. And when we look at the shopping goods like furniture, clothes, appliances, and when you look at the specialty goods, we look at products with unique characteristics, especially with the unsought goods, the insurance. The unsought goods is an insurance. Now, the business goods, we look at materials, parts, MRO supplies, capital goods. So the product, we look at the business goods, we look at the materials, the parts, the MRO supplies, the capital goods. Okay. Product discrimination. We create a point of differentiation. So we look at the form. If we're looking at the product differentiation, we look at the form of the product. We look at the features of the product. We look at the performance quality of the product. We look at the conformance quality of the product. We look at the durability, the reliability, the repairability, and the style. So in looking at the product, we look at the form, the features, the performance quality, the conformance quality, durability, reliability, repairability, and style. Okay, so the form and product variation for Guinness. So you can easily look at the different form and shapes. Okay. Now, moving from one product to many products, the product line. You see that a group of product linked through usage, the customer profile, the price point, and distribution channels or need satisfaction. That is a product line. But the product mix is all the product offered by a company. So the product mix is all the product offered by a company, but a product line is a group of products linked through usage, customer profile, price point, and distribution channels or needs satisfaction. A selection of items from 3M's product mix. A selection of items from 3M's product mix. And that's an example. No. So look at the product life cycle. the product life cycle. Introduction, total industry sales growth. So you see growth, total industry sales growth. We have the maturity, total industry profit, and that's the decline. Product life cycle, sales revenue and profitability. Sales revenue. Sales revenue increases dramatically in the introduction and growth stages, and at some point will start to decline. Declining product may be invigorated and start a new growth phase. Sales revenue increases dramatically in the introduction and growth stages, and at some point will start to decline. Declining product may be invigorated and start a new growth phase. Total industry profit. Profits are low during introduction. Profit begin to rise as companies recoup their another product category grows. So we have the sales revenue, and we are saying that the sales revenue, it will increase dramatically in the introduction and growth stages, and at some point will start to decline. We're saying that declining product may be invigorated and start a new growth phase. And we said that the total industry profit, we said that the profits are low during introduction. Profit begin to rise as companies recoup their initial cost and the product category grows. Timeline. The speed which products move through the PLC is not consistent. The speed which products move through the PLC is not consistent. There is variability across all product categories. We say facts. Now we say that the caveat. So the timeline is the speed which products move through the life cycle, the product life cycle. Uh, it's not consistent. We say that there is variability across all products categories. And then the caveat, we say that the product life cycle works best as a framework for studying a product category. It is hard to know exactly what stage the product is in. The product's life cycle shows how a product behaves over time, and we say that it's helpful for giving a historical precedent. The company's perspective, new to the world. Disruptive innovations are so innovative, they create a fundamental change in the marketplace. Company perspective, new to the world. Disruptive innovations are so innovative, they create a fundamental change in the marketplace. Sustaining innovations are newer, better, faster versions of existing products or additions to existing product lines. Okay, new to the world. Disruptive innovations are so innovative, they create a fundamental change in the marketplace. They create fundamental change. Sustaining innovations. Sustaining innovations are newer. Sustaining innovations are newer, better, faster versions of existing products or additions to existing product lines. So sustaining innovations are newer, better, faster versions of existing product or additions to existing product lines. Okay, new to the word disruptive innovation, sustainable, reposition existing product, add new market segment. For example, cell phones, from business usage to adults to teens. Cost reduction, cost reduction. Introduce lower cost products with fewer features. Introduce lower cost products with fewer features, or scaled back warranty or service. So we've seen that The disruptive innovation, we say innovative, they create a fundamental change in the marketplace. But the sustaining innovation, they are newer, better, faster versions of existing product or additions to existing product lines. I would say that the reposition existing product, they add new market segment. That's the reposition existing product. They add new market segment. For example, cell phone from business usage to adults to teens. Then we say that the cost reduction, we introduce lower cost products with fewer features or scaled back warranty or service. Now, the new product, creating long-term success. Creating long-term success. Customer's perspective. Much more narrow and self-directed. Much more narrow and self-directed. The customer is most interested in an answer to the fundamental question: is this new product new to me? Is this new product new to me? Why do products fail? At the company level, at the customer level, at the competitors and the environment level. At the company level, why do products fail? We say there is an inadequate value proposition, poor marketing communications, product does not meet customer expectations, failure to fully develop products. So at the company level, this can lead to product failure. At the customer level, we say that there is a change in purchase priorities, higher expectations, aggressively attack new competition, changes in government regulation of legislature, changes in societal demands, economic changes. So that's the reason why products fail. Changes in purchase priorities, higher expectations at the customer, competition, aggressively attack new competition, environment, changes in government regulation or legislation, changes in societal demands, economic changes, and these could make a product fail. Okay. New product development stages and key tasks. New product development stages and key tasks. Identify new product opportunities. Okay, so stages and key tasks. Identify new product opportunities. Key tasks. We need to generate new product ideas. Screen and evaluate the new product ideas. So if we say that we want to develop new products, there are stages, and the key task is the first stages. We need to identify new product opportunity. And in identifying a new product opportunity, we need to in identifying the new product opportunity, we need to generate identify new product opportunities. We need to generate new products, screen and evaluate the new product ideas. So we generate new products, ideas, and then we screen and evaluate the new product ideas. So we generate new product ideas, we screen and evaluate the new product ideas, and that is identify new product opportunities. Now, 2, we define the new product opportunity in the markets. So we identify the new product, then we define we define the new product opportunity. The new product opportunity in the market. Okay, so we identify new product opportunity, then we define the new product opportunity in the market. We define and test the new product concept. We create a marketing strategy for the new product. We analyze the new product business case. So we define the new product after we identify the product opportunity. By testing the new product concept, we create a marketing strategy for the new product. We analyze new product business case. Then we move to stage 3. So we identify the new product opportunity. We define the new product opportunity in the market. Then we develop the new product opportunity. So we identify the opportunity. We define the new opportunity. Then we develop the new product opportunity. Key tasks: we develop the product, we test the market, we launch the product. So we develop the product, we test the market, we launch the product. We develop the product, we test the market, we launch the product. So identify product opportunities, generate new ideas. We have the internal, external. Internal, we say customers. External, we say distributors. So we now say that we can generate new ideas internally, externally, from customers, from distributors. Identify product opportunity. Identify product opportunity. Evaluate new product ideas. Evaluate new product ideas. So we screen and evaluate ideas. We screen and evaluate ideas. We screen and evaluate ideas. Go to market mistake. Go to market mistake. We screen and evaluate ideas. Go to market mistake. Firm fails to keep a bad product idea from moving into product development. So screen and evaluate. Go to market mistake. Firm fails to keep a bad product idea from moving into product development. Stop to market mistake. A good idea is eliminated prematurely. So firm fails to keep a bad product idea from moving into product development. Stop to market mistake. A good idea is eliminated prematurely. So the screen and evaluate. Go to market idea. Go to market mistake. Stop to market mistake. Identify product opportunities. We prioritize ideas. Prioritize ideas that pass initial screening and evaluation. We prioritize ideas that pass initial screening and evaluation. Time to market. How long will it take to develop and get a product to market? Prioritize ideas that pass initial screening and evaluation. Okay, so identify the product opportunities and prioritize ideas. If you want to identify the product opportunities, and prioritize ideas, we say we prioritize ideas that pass initial screening and evaluation. We prioritize ideas that pass initial screening and evaluation. We say time to market. How long will it take to develop and get the product to the market? How long will it take to develop and get the product to market? ROI. What is the expected return for the dollars invested in the project? What is the expected return for the dollars invested in the project? New product fits well over company product portfolio. So we say that we don't only identify product opportunities, but we evaluate new product ideas. And the screen and evaluate ideas, we go to market mistake. That is firm fails to keep a bad product idea from moving into product development. The firm fails to keep a bad product idea from moving into product development. And then we stop to market a mistake. So these are the screen, and then we evaluate that. So the firm go to market mistake. We don't market a mistake, and we also stop to market a mistake. Okay. Now here We say that to prioritize ideas, we need to make sure they pass initial screening and evaluation. So that with time to markets, how long will it take to develop and get the product to market? Then the return on investment. What is the expected return for the dollars invested in the project? Then we look at the new product fit with overall company product portfolio. These are very, very important. Define the new product opportunity in the market. Define. Define the product opportunity. Define and test the new product idea. Create a marketing strategy for the new product. Define and test. Define the new product opportunity in the market. We need to define the product opportunity, define and test the new product idea, create a marketing strategy for the new product, analyze the new product business case. So prioritize ideas. Prioritize ideas that pass initial screening and evaluation. Prioritize ideas that pass initial screening and evaluation. Time to market. How long will it take to develop and get the product to market? What is the expected return for the dollars invested in the project? New product fit with overall company product portfolio. Define the product opportunity. Define the product opportunity. Define and test the new product idea. Define and test the new product idea. Create a marketing strategy for the new product. Analyze the new product business case. We define the product, define and test the new product idea, create a marketing strategy for the new product, analyze the new product's business case. Three objectives of product definition. Three objectives of product definition. Three objectives of product definition. We say that we define the product value proposition. We define the product value proposition. We define the product value proposition. We identify the target market and purchase frequency. So three objectives of product definition: the product value proposition, the target markets and purchase frequency. We delineate the product characteristics. We delineate the product characteristics: look, feel, physical characteristics, features. Look, feel, physical characteristics, features. The target market is at the center of planning. The target market is at the center of planning. So when we look at the target market, which is at the center of planning, we look at the products, we look at the 4 P's and the B. We look at the products, the price, the place, the promotion, and then the budget. So the 4 P, the product, the price, the place, promotion, and budget. Okay. The business case analysis. When we want to analyze the new product business case, we look at the business case analysis. The business case analysis. And when we talk about the business case analysis, we say it is an overall evaluation of a product and usually assesses the product probability of success. The business case analysis. The business case analysis is an overall evaluation of a product and usually assesses the product probability of success. The business case analysis is an overall evaluation of a product and usually assesses the product probability of success. So, because the business case analysis is an overall evaluation of a product and usually assesses the product probability of success, we look at the total demand. And the total demand, we say that new purchases, total demand. We look at new purchases, repeat purchases, replacement purchases. So total demand, we look at the new purchases, repeat purchases, replacement purchases. Profitability analysis, profitability analysis, profitability analysis. We look at the long and short-term analysis. Profitability analysis, we look at the long and short-term analysis. So the business case analysis is an overall evaluation of a product and usually assesses the product probability of success. Total demand, new purchases, repeat purchases, replacement purchases, profitability analysis, long and short-term analysis. Develop the products. Develop the product. Product development models. Develop the product. Product development models. Develop the product. Develop the product. Product development models. Product development models. Longer development time. Longer development time. Develop an almost finished product moving through stages. Longer development time. You develop an almost finished product moving through stages. Shorter development time. More prototypes tested and improved through continuous feedback. Product development models, longer development time, develop an almost finished product moving through stages, shorter development time, more prototypes tested and improved through continuous feedback. When we look at the product testing, we have alpha tests, and the alpha test helps clarify the basic operationalization of the product. The basic operationalization of the product, that's the alpha test. The beta test that encourages customers to evaluate and provide feedback on the prototype. So we have the alpha test that helps clarify the basic operationalization of the product. The beta test encourages customers to evaluate and provide feedback on the prototype. The market tests. So we say that the test the market. A market test, we say, or test market involves you place a product in several representative geographic areas to see how well it performs. That's market test or test the market. Then projecting that experience to the market as a whole. Consumer product market tests, business product market tests, trade show, an industry or company sponsored events used to disseminate information about offerings and then members of your channel. So we have the market test or test market. It involves placing a product in several representative geographic areas to see how well it performs and then projecting that experience to the market as a whole. Then we also have the consumer product market test, the business product market test, trade shows, an industry or company sponsored event used to disseminate information about offerings. Launch the product. Launch the product. Define the product's objectives. Specify the value proposition. Plan the marketing tactics. Implement the marketing plan. The product launch is critical to the long-term success of the product. The innovation diffusion process. Innovation diffusion process is how long it takes a product to move from first purchase to last purchase, the last set of users to adopt the product. An individual moves through 5 stages before adopting a product: awareness, interest, evaluation, trial, adoption. Consumer product adoption. If you look at the consumer product adoption chart, we have the innovators. The innovators just a little. We have the early adopters. That's a consumer products adoption. How you adopt to a product. The innovators, those who innovate, the early adopters, early majority. You see between the early majority and the late majority, and then the laggards. So these are very, very important to consider how we can look at all these in that regard, especially knowing that the laggards are those who fall behind. The laggards are those who fall behind. So at the apex or the climax, we now see only we have to look at it very well. Thank you.